You know the story. The unsinkable ship. The iceberg. That tragic night in 1912. But what you've been told is just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the famous scenes lies a hidden history of flawed decisions, shocking inequalities, and secrets that lay buried on the ocean floor for over 70 years. This is the story of the Titanic they never told you. Welcome to FactXpress. Everyone knows the basic facts, but today we're diving deep. We're exploring the design flaws that sealed her fate, the brutal class system that played out in the lifeboats, the incredible mission that found her, and the eerie reason she's disappearing all over again. The Titanic was hailed as a marvel of engineering, practically unsinkable. But this reputation was built on a critical flaw. Her 16 watertight compartments were not actually sealed at the top. When the iceberg tore a 300-foot gash along her side, water didn't just fill one compartment. It spilled over into the next, like ice cubes in a tray, pulling the bow down and lifting the stern until the ship snapped in two. But the problems went even deeper. Recent metallurgical studies of the wreck have revealed the ship's hull was held together with low-grade iron rivets. In the freezing waters of the Atlantic, these rivets became brittle. The iceberg might not have sliced the hull open like a can opener, as we often imagine. Instead, the impact likely caused the brittle rivets to pop their seams, unleashing a torrent of water through countless small gaps. The unsinkable ship was, in some ways, doomed from the start. As the ship began to sink, the disaster revealed a harsh social truth. The evacuation was famously governed by the Women and Children First Protocol, but the reality was heavily skewed by class. First-class passengers had direct access to the boat deck. For third-class passengers, it was a labyrinthine nightmare. Many were immigrants who didn't speak English. Gates and barriers, intended to comply with immigration laws, were mistakenly kept locked, trapping them below decks. While some stewards bravely tried to guide them up, many never found their way. The numbers tell a chilling story. 74% of women in third class perished, compared to only 3% of women in first class. The survival rate for third-class children was tragically lower than for first-class men. This wasn't just a maritime disaster. It was a stark reflection of the Edwardian world's social divisions. After the sinking, the Titanic vanished, its final resting place a mystery for 73 years. Countless expeditions failed. The man who finally succeeded, Dr. Robert Ballard, did so under a secret Cold War mission. The U.S. Navy had funded his underwater robot technology to survey the wrecks of 2 nuclear submarines. Only after completing that mission was he allowed to use the remaining time to search for the Titanic. His breakthrough was a brilliant one. Instead of looking for the hull, he looked for the debris field. And on September 1st, 1985, Typhoon Italiana, the first thing they saw wasn't the ship, but one of the Titanic's massive boilers, lying on the ocean floor. They had solved one of the greatest mysteries of the 20th century. The ghost ship had been found, but finding the Titanic was only the beginning of a new mystery. Scientists visiting the wreck noticed it was decaying at an alarming rate. The culprit, a strange icicle-like formation covering the ship, nicknamed rust. These rusticles are created by a unique extremophile bacteria, Halomonas titanicae, which literally eats the iron in the ship's hull, metabolizing it for energy. It's a slow, natural recycling process. Estimates suggest that by 2050, the entire wreck could be reduced to a massive, reddish stain on the seabed. The Titanic, which took 3 years to build, is being consumed by nature in a matter of decades. It's a second, silent death happening 2.5 miles beneath the waves. The story of the Titanic is more than a single tragedy. It's a timeless tale of human ambition, social inequality, and relentless natural forces. It's a story of the secrets we build, the secrets we keep, and the secrets the deep ocean eventually reveals. What hidden history should we explore next? The truth behind the Bermuda Triangle. The real story of Nikola Tesla. Let me know in the comments. If you learned something new today, the most powerful way to support this channel is to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. This is FactXpress, unearthing the stories behind the facts. Thanks for watching.